Stop paying monthly fees for complex automation tools. Seriously, after today, tools like N8N, Zapier, and even some AI agents might not make sense anymore, because Google quietly released a massive upgrade to Gemini Gems, and almost nobody is talking about how powerful this actually is. And here's the wild part. This isn't just another AI feature. This lets you build custom AI agents trained on your exact workflows using plain English inside your Google Workspace. No spaghetti logic, no node graphs, no PhD in automation. By the end of this video, you'll know what Gemini Gems really are, why they're a threat to paid automation tools, and how to build 3 real production-ready AI agents step by step. Let's dive in. If you've ever tried automating workflows with tools like N8N, you already know the pain. You start with good intentions, and 20 minutes later, you're staring at a tangled mess of nodes, wondering where your life went wrong. That's because most automation tools were built for engineers, not creators, solopreneurs, or business owners. Here's what I mean. Want to auto-post your YouTube video to Twitter when it goes live? In Zapier, you're dealing with triggers, filters, formatters, and API authentication. In N8N, you're wiring HTTP nodes and JSON parsers. And if one thing breaks, good luck debugging which node failed. Even simple tasks like turn my blog post into social captions require connecting multiple tools, setting up webhooks, and crossing your fingers it works Monday morning. Google saw that gap, and instead of building another complex platform, they embedded automation directly into Gemini using something called Gems. Think of Gems as persistent AI specialists. They remember instructions, they store files, they reuse logic, and now, thanks to a major update, they're fully multimodal, which changes everything. If you've used ChatGPT custom GPTs before, this concept will feel familiar. But Google took it further. Gemini Gems live directly inside your Google ecosystem: Drive, Docs, Sheets, Images, Notebook LM. This means no more exporting files, no API keys to manage, no middleware breaking at 2 a.m. Instead of building workflows, you describe behavior. You're not wiring logic, you're training intent. For example, instead of saying, if thumbnail uploaded, then analyze contrast, then output JSON, then format prompt, you just tell the gem, you're a thumbnail expert. When I upload an image, critique it and give me an optimized nano prompt. That's it. No flowcharts. And with the latest update, Google unified its old Opal apps into a single Gems manager, making it faster and cleaner to create reusable AI agents. This is automation without friction. And now, I'll prove it. Our first build is a thumbnail critique agent. This gem analyzes uploaded thumbnails and generates optimized nano prompts to improve clarity, contrast, composition, click-through rate. Why this matters? Most creators test thumbnails by guessing or posting and praying. This gem tells you exactly what's wrong before you publish, saving you from low CTR and wasted impressions. Here's how you build it. In the Google search bar, type in gemini.google.com/app. Log in by clicking on the Sign In button located on the top right side of the page. Enter your login information. Once inside Gemini, open the menu and click Gems by going to the left margin, expand it, and click on Gems from the menu. Create a new gem and give it a clear role, specific critique criteria, and a fixed output format. For the sake of time, I will be pasting these elements into Gems. So for role, I write, you are a YouTube thumbnail analyst with 10 years of experience optimizing for CTR. For criteria, I add, evaluate face visibility, text readability at mobile size, color contrast, and emotional impact. And for output, always provide a critique, then a ready-to-use nano image prompt. Click on the arrow to execute, and Gems will create an app page where you can upload thumbnails for it to study and adjust. At the bottom of the page, upload thumbnails or reference files. Gemini remembers these permanently. One underrated feature most people miss: you can set the default tool this gem uses. For this one, we tell it to default to Nano as indicated in the original prompt, so every improvement is image ready. Save it, start chat. Now watch this. I upload a low-performing thumbnail, and within seconds, Gemini breaks down what's wrong and outputs ready-to-use generation prompts. It'll say things like, face is partially cropped, reduces trust. Text is hard to read on mobile. Background lacks contrast. Then it gives you, generate a thumbnail with close-up face showing surprise, bold yellow text with black outline, high contrast blue background. Flat becomes bold. Muted becomes high contrast. Confusing becomes scroll stopping. This alone can increase CTR without changing your content.
Now let's level up. This next gem is an AI storyboard director built for editors, filmmakers, and video creators. Its job is simple. You give it an idea, it gives you a complete shot list. Camera angles, scene pacing, voiceover direction, visual mood. Why creators need this? Storyboarding usually takes hours. You're sketching frames, writing descriptions, figuring out transitions. Most skip it entirely and just wing it in the edit, which costs way more time later. You define the persona. You are a Hollywood-level director. Then you define the output. A structured table with scenes, shots, timing, and notes. I also tell it, include specific camera movements like slow push-in, handheld, or drone flyover. Always note the intended emotion for each shot.
Let's test it. Create another gem by clicking on the Gem button and then write this prompt. Create a 30-second commercial for an organic coffee brand. In under 10 seconds, Gemini generates concept name, scene-by-scene breakdown, camera movement, visual tone. It gives me things like Scene 1, overhead shot of coffee beans pouring into a white mug, 3 seconds, warm morning light evokes calm. That's shot-ready direction. And here's the killer feature. It automatically creates a Google Sheet with everything laid out. From here, you can take this into Nano, VO3, or your editor of choice and build the entire video in minutes. This is pre-production, automated.
Now for the gem that saves creators the most time, the Content Repurposer. This gem takes long scripts, blog posts, YouTube videos, and instantly turns them into Instagram slide plans, TikTok scripts, and visual shot instructions. Here's the problem it solves. You spend 8 hours writing a YouTube script, film the video, and then realize you need to manually rewrite everything for Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Each platform has different formats, character limits, and visual styles. Most creators just don't do it, so 90% of their content gets posted once and dies. Instead of rewriting content 5 times, you write once and multiply. So I trained this gem. You are a multi-platform content strategist. Take long-form content and adapt it into 10-slide Instagram carousel with headlines and visual descriptions, 60-second TikTok script with hook in first 3 seconds, and Twitter thread with 8 to 10 punchy tweets. Once the app is made, I'm going to paste in the script from this video. Watch what happens. Gemini breaks it into sections, assigns visuals, suggests pacing, and even tells Nano what type of imagery to generate. For Instagram, it will show separate slides based on the script. It's giving me the concept and the visual direction. For TikTok, it rewrites the hook and other pertinent parts of the script, as shown here. This turns one piece of content into an entire posting strategy. If you're managing multiple platforms, this gem pays for itself instantly, and it's free. And this is just the beginning. Google is quietly turning Gemini Gems into a full agent framework without charging you per workflow. If this video saved you hours or money, subscribe for weekly Google AI tutorials and check the description for deeper dives on Gemini, Nano, and Notebook LM. Because the creators who master AI agents now won't be competing later. They'll be building faster. See you in the next one.